Hi, Merelda. How are you?
I don't know. I went looking for your father's ashes so we could spread them. They weren't there.
Doesn't mean we still can't have a memorial for him.
No, the vase wasn't there. And it's strange, now that I'm trying to remember some things you've said. I wonder, I don't know if the vase was ever there. I'm not sure what's happening anymore.
That's because your memory is playing tricks on you.
Why would it do that?
To protect you from painful things that happened.
Like what?
Why is the vase important?
Your dad, of course. He died. But I already knew that.
How did he die?
You were hurt. And?
I was? How? This is important.
No. I don't want to remember that day.
Whatever it is, I'm right here. It's okay. Just let it out.
Even if it almost killed me?
Except it didn't. You're still here. You're strong. What happened?
It was a warm day. Freemark was hot that time of year. You were playing with your father, pretending you were a javelin pilot. He was roaring like an Ursix, chasing you. You were so young. Your little legs scampering around, so happy. But then...
It's okay.
The sirens started. Gunfire was everywhere. Someone shouted, "The Dominion are here." Then the explosions. I heard you scream. Ran over. Your father was bleeding, but you were under the rubble. Piles of concrete. I tried lifting it, but it was too heavy. You were yelling, "Daddy's hurt, help Daddy." I pulled him away. Then there was another explosion. The rubble collapsed, but you...
You can do this.
You died. My brave little girl. You were supposed to grow up and be a freelancer, fall in love, become a woman, but you never did. Because I couldn't save you. Can you ever forgive me?
You don't even have to ask. It was never your fault.
I've wanted so badly to say I'm sorry. But you were gone.
I forgive you.
That means more than you can know.
I have a pretty good idea.
Your father. He died the next day. They took him away. I never got to bury him. Either of you. Except... you're not Serana, are you?
No. Just a friend trying to help.
Well, I'd be proud to be your mother. What you've done for me. I spent 10 years waiting for someone who would never come. You saved me.
I just gave you a little nudge.
My thanks could never be enough, but... thank you.
Be well. Take care of yourself.
Have you heard the latest Crimson Lancer?
That cliffhanger. I hope the next episode comes soon. Remember when we waited 2 months?
At least we can read the posts while we wait.
Posts?
Someone writes alternate episodes and puts them on a board. They're pretty good.
Who writes them?
No one knows. The name's clearly fake and they must post late at night because no one sees them go up. I've left letters to let them know I like the stories, but it's a mystery.
I'll have to check those out.
Hey, thanks for being here to help sort out this whole javelin suit thing. This is her. This is who we're meeting.
Max.
Freelancer? Looking out for this troublemaker?
If it keeps her alive and the streets safe, absolutely.
Couldn't agree more. We're all here to keep the peace and live well, right? This speaks well for you, Rice.
Good. She can do the talking. Wait, you didn't piss her off at some point, did you?
Did I?
Not so far.
Perfect. This is already going really well.
Not so fast. Wright is on the hook for a suit, plain and simple. A card game is as good as a contract to these people.
Look, she tried to cut a deal. Not the suit, but something of equal value.
I heard that went badly.
There may have been some punching.
Bad choice?
Sexy bad choice.
What?
Not important. What needs to happen to fix this?
Easy. She works for me.
No way. I'm no regulator.
I'm not looking for a regulator. I need a freelancer I can trust. You do the work for me. Proper contracts, I assure you. And I make the more unpleasant regulators go away.
I'm not sure about all this.
If the contracts are legitimate, it might be a good deal.
A freelancer in a suit is worth far more than selling your suit for parts. I have things I need done, and I don't want sentinels in my business.
Crap. It does get me out of this mess and back in the field.
Sexy danger?
Yeah, okay. Sexy danger.
What?
Not important. You have a deal. Hi there.
Keep moving, big fish. No time to chat.
Right, big fish. Is that actually a good thing, Johnny? Rythe calls me Big Star.
Maybe to Rythe. To me, you're a big fish in a little pond.
And I'm still not sure.
It's... No. Sorry, I'm just swamped. Gotta check the voltage on the emergency batteries before my next run. Striders go missing every day. If I'm not prepared, people will die.
Maybe I can help?
You want to run maintenance on Strider batteries? Really?
I'm well aware of the mundane parts of the job.
That's refreshing. You'd be surprised how many veterans only focus on glory or tradition.
Not me. That's such a small part of the story.
Exactly. Your story's not gonna end well if your jab's fluctuator acts up.
Or the hydraulics give out because you were too tired to flush the system.
You know, you're not half bad.
I was thinking the same thing about you. Let's take a look at those batteries, Johnny. Hey, Bryn. What are you up to?
Oh, Freelancer, I didn't hear you come up. With our beacons back up, I can track the scars around the fort again. The Arcanists seem happy with the info they're getting, too.
Info that can help with our scar problem?
Eventually, maybe. Quite a lot, but not now. Later.
Eventually, maybe? I've never heard you so apathetic about killing scars.
No, it's a... I mean... But you've been helpful and deserve an explanation. If you want one.
Well, thank you, Bryn. That's good of you.
I know. You're welcome.
Slow and steady.
I only know part of what the Arcanists have learned. But they say, one day, it could help to eliminate the scars entirely. Anyway, this means we have more work ahead of us.
You and I have made a solid team so far.
Keep it up, and my superiors might actually give me permission next time.
What's life without a few exciting complications?
Organized, understandable, calm.
Sounds awful.
I'll let you know if I need you, Freelancer. Oh, Freelancer. Great timing. I've been thinking about Shaper relics.
Where is this heading?
All that Shaper energy sloshing around keeps activating relics, or reactivating them. It never ends. We really need more experienced Lancers keeping them in check.
Should I just warm up my javelin now?
Well, if you have time to stop the Shaper menace.
Sometimes sauce can be the worst thing, you know? Hey, good to see you again. You know, you're one of the only people here I can really talk to.
That's nice, I guess.
Yeah, feels good. Hey, have you heard anything about this Tassin lady?
What have you heard?
Nothing. That's why I'm asking you. I had a little, run-in with her.
Are you serious? What happened?
Okay, so she's walking by, right? And I think, hey, I'd like to buy this lady a drink. But she says no. But you know me, right? Am I gonna take no for an answer?
No.
And that's right. So I ask her again, only this time with more charm.
How did she respond?
So she says, in a real quiet voice, if you don't get out of my way, you are going to regret this.
And?
I did regret it. I was just about to compliment her, and then I woke up with some people looking down at me. It was pretty rude of her to knock me out, huh?
She did warn you. Plus, how do you know it was her?
I don't, for sure, but I do remember her counting 3, 2, 1. And then blackness. That was it. So my hunch is, it was her. Hey, what are you up to right now?
Quite a bit. I'm very busy.
Ow, too bad. I was hoping we could hang out.
That's what I figured.
See? You get me. Later, freelancer.
Hey, you should shop here. Tassin looks like she's in a mood. Maybe you should see what's what.
This Owen business is serious. Where is he?
I don't know.
That's what I thought you'd say.
Then why ask?
No harm in checking. After all, he was your cipher.
Yeah, he was my cipher. Not anymore.
Let's cut to the chase. You teamed up with a traitor.
You think I was in on it? I've been risking my life out there. I don't need you questioning my loyalty.
Don't get overheated. I was just looking for more information on your cipher.
You want intel on Owen? He likes sandwiches. We good?
Yeah, we're good. Don't forget, it's my job to question everything and everyone.
You like telling me that.
It's true. I do trust you. I hope you can believe that.
Sure.
When I first came here, there were banners hanging in the enclave. I wonder when they all came down.
ready to start the contract. What's going on?
Scars swiped a bunch of Shaper fragments from an Arcanist shipment. Get them back.
On my way.
There are the scars we're looking for. Get those Shaper fragments back. And watch the turrets. There's a mean-looking scar coming right at you. Arcanists gather info on Shaper relics. Head out and get the data from their beacons.
Got it.
Some beacons. Fight them off, then activate it. New hostiles in the area. It's not far.
Will do.
There's the last beacon. Activate it to get that data.
Will do.
Incoming enemies.
Eyes front, okay?
their issue? While I have you. Dominion sent a spy to steal a Shaper fragment. Hunt them down and get it back.
Understood.
Sign of the spy. Typical. See if you can find any clues on where they went.
I'll see what's here.
It doesn't look like the tent has anything useful.
Got something.
There's a storm javelin part of that crate. One... There! Head to that Dominion javelin signature. There's the Dominion. Defeat enough soldiers and you'll force their spy to show themselves. fragment and a fury. Oh, they've also got a fury. Well, that's Spy's history. Pick up that stolen fragment. Fragment. Good. Fury's down. Great. Oh, good. That's done with. The Sentinels appreciate this, freelancer. The fort's a safer place thanks to you.